Here at Roll for Crit, we are gearing up for Gen Con, but that doesn't mean the board game releases are gonna stop, so we're talking to you about them for the week of July 29th, 2019.
Until we hear what Fantasy Flight has up their sleeve for Gen Con, we've got the Arkham Horror LCG Mythos Pack Before the Black Throne. We've also got the Die Hard board game, which is based off the movie, shockingly, which is a 1v-all, where one player will be playing as the main protagonist and the rest, of course, as the thieves trying to stop him. I wonder which role everyone will want to play. We've got Choclatiers from Daily Magic Games, where you're all young chocolatiers trying to make the most attractive collection of chocolates, of course using different boxes and patterns, sort of a set collecting game. And then we've got Doctor from Indie Board and Card, which is actually a dexterity game where you'll be trying to remove these sort of body parts from this pile without having these cubes drop. So I hope your hands are steady.
There's a new Harry Potter Hogwarts battle game called Defense Against the Dark Arts. This is based off the original deck-building Harry Potter Hogwarts battle game, but it's a two-player head-to-head competitive game using a similar format. Milito is now being released. This is a design from Martin Wallace, based on one of his older designs, Fields of Glory. And it's also a dueling head-to-head card game. Players are taking on the role of different people, the ancient Romans, etc., from the ancient world, and fighting for control of different territories with their cards. Then we've got a couple of interesting playmat/board releases. There's the Game of Thrones board game Mother of Dragons Deluxe Game Mat, which now incorporates the Mother of Dragons expansion. It's a big old mat, very pretty. It's got all the design that you want to play on, lots of space, it's roomy. And for Scythe, there's the Scythe Modular board, which is not just a new board. It has, as the name would imply, different modular tiles that you can decide to place, you can randomize, and some other new things like a new drafting component where before the game starts, players draft which factions they're going to play as during the game. So if you're a Scythe fan, that's probably a good one. If you're really familiar with that game, you know, that sounds like a good way to shake things up.
Yes.
And that playmat too. I mean, those are maybe the two things I'm most excited about this week.
I mean, to be honest, I can understand that because we're really late to the Game of Thrones board game. We got to put in that. That was a lot of fun, so I really do want to try the Mother of Dragons out.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Arkham Horror card game, you know, I'm going to get it because I want to complete that set. The Doctor game, I really want to see in person.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that one because I like that we don't see, honestly, that many dexterity games. So I think it's, you know, when one does pop up, if it's good, I think could be interesting because I don't think it's a genre, at least in the, you know, hobbyist board game world that you see too much.
You're not big for the Die Hard as a movie buff?
Oh no, I'm interested in Die Hard. I'm very curious about it because it's a weird one, but I love Die Hard, so I really want to see what that game is like. Kind of similar to the Jaws board game, which came out last week, because apparently we're in a weird, like renaissance of like classic 70s, 80s movies as board games.
Are we gonna get the Rosemary's Baby movie?
Oh wow! I mean, don't you joke, but I'd buy it and play it. And Harry Potter sounds interesting. I mean, I thought that the original game was pretty decent for a licensed game, and I don't know that how well it will lend itself to a duel game where I feel like the co-op nature and also had a campaign element was really cool. But if you're a fan of those cards in that game, maybe check that one out too. Let us know in the comments. What are you buying this week? Are you going to get that big playmat, or are you fine with the boards and mats you have for the games that you own already?
Are you running down to your local game store now to buy these, or are you going to pick them up at Gen Con?
Oh, yeah. Let us know, and we'll be on the road this week and at Gen Con starting on Thursday. So if you're going to be there, say hi to us, and if you're not going to be there, stay tuned to our channel because we have lots of cool stuff coming throughout this week and the week after from different videos and impressions and some interviews. You really want to stay tuned to all that. It's going to be really exciting.
But until then, I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this has been Roll for Crit.
We would love it if you liked and subscribed to this channel and supported us on Patreon as well.
For legal reasons, we've got to disclose we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter with more awesome content.